Carson's Corner is a black LGBTQ-owned small business. They sell merchandise and apparel on pop culture franchises such as Dragon Ball, King of the Hill, Sailor Moon, and of course and most importantly, Power Rangers. If you're interested in getting their amazing merch, be sure to check them out at carsoncorner.com. Link will be down below.
Well. Well, here we are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, KingOhger final season, part 3, part A, part 72.
And it's still less finals than Attack on Titan.
Yeah. When we have 2 episodes left, we really have only 2 episodes left.
And hey, this episode confirmed that the KingOhger crossover wasn't a waste of time just to build to a movie. It actually had purpose.
Oh yeah. No, totally. And I can't wait to see the full payoff for the next 2 episodes. More important, dang, the way this episode ended was just...
Actually, not even the way it ended, it's the way it started. The way it started was Emmy-worthy type of just directing alone.
Well, I mean, I would say Morty would have to disagree with you from Rick and Morty.
Why would that little boy? What would that little Afro boy have to disagree with? Because he has no spine, no balls.
Don't start at the end. Maybe say the story in order and let it come to that point. Let the story flow. Shut up, Morty. This is why you're on a purge. You're trying to date a girl that was about to kill you twice.
That's why Morty's the worst. Right next to Jerry. But I digress. No, I said, the way this episode was shot just from the beginning was so it felt like you're just watching a film.
Yeah, this is like I'm gonna say it. This looks better than Avengers Endgame.
I mean, this is better than most Marvel stuff that's been coming out.
Yeah, I mean, it's with Avengers Endgame, it's like generic, apocalyptic battlefield, but this looks way more real, and you actually get to see no, this is our town. This is where we grew up in. This is where we ate Rainbow Juliere. This is where we got harassed by Bowler Hat Guy. This is where we got overly taxed by King Racules.
I think what helped this is just it had color, and it wasn't just dingy, brown, dark, disgusting. No, this had color because this is a kids show filled with spandex armor-clad heroes that are just popping with color. It pops with color.
Yeah. And of course, what are we discussing? Well, it's the anti-penultimate episode of KingOhger. Yes, farewell, dear people. Dang, I can't believe it.
This is more of a hello.
Is it me you're looking for?
I was thinking that hello from that iPhone commercial. It was like goodbye, hello.
Yeah. Wait, are you talking about the Go Phone commercial where they used a Beatles song? Hello, goodbye. Hello, goodbye. Hello, goodbye.
New iPhone commercial where this dad is basically worried about his kid driving off for the first time, and just basically this song goes goodbye, and then the kid texts the dad like, "Oh, I'm here, hello," which basically fits this episode.
Oh man, you just remind me of the movie Blockers. You know what's one of the funniest thing about the movie Blockers is the fact that the 3 main characters are wearing a red, blue, and yellow, so they're the purity rangers.
God, please. Oh nah. See, John Cena doing a toku. I think I need that in my life.
I mean, it's better than that movie where he was a firefighter.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. See, there you go. You just proved my point.
Well, technically, that came out like what, the tail end of 2019, and then the world went to crap. So yeah.
But Blockers came out the same year, just maybe a little bit earlier.
Yeah, Blockers was funny.
Yeah,
Blockers,
it was.
I'm a fan of Leslie Mann, and I forgot what's his name. I loved him in the Neighbors movies.
Blocker Blue.
Yeah, I loved him in the Neighbors movies. He's hilarious.
Yeah, no, I loved him in that one movie, The Neighbors, where they try to make that fake college letter to Zac Efron.
Yeah,
and it's like, and he starts like writing in Yiddish. It's like you just got get, wink, wink.
Oh,
it's like, no, our school logo is in Latin, not Yiddish. We've been had. And then in the sequel, they got Chloe Grace Moretz as the anti-villain, I guess.
Oh no!
Oh man,
I might watch Neighbors 2 again.
Yeah,
I'll watch it again.
Yeah, you know what's really funny is that the Neighbors movies had what's his name, Dave Franco in them, who played Greg Sestero in the movie Disaster Artist, and which is based on the guy who wrote the sitcom The Neighbors, which has nothing to do with the movie The Neighbors. But what's funny is that both Tommy Wiseau's Neighbors and Seth Rogen's Neighbors came out around the same time. So there's like a lot of like back and forth between Tommy Wiseau and Dave Franco. It was hilarious.
Back to KingOhger. Like I said, this episode starts off so cinematic. And while I was watching this live, me and Mark were just like, wow, this is crazy. Where's their Emmys? Where are their Oscars? Like, this is anime of the year. This has got to get like cinematography of the year or something. Like, my God.
Yeah, you know what? Bring this unedited to America so that Super Sentai can get an Emmy, just like how Kamen Rider did in 2009.
Oh yeah, it did. It did.
Out of context, but Kamen Rider won an Emmy.
Hey, win's a win for Tokusatsu. Yeah. We got a dub on Tokusatsu. We're getting Kamen Rider Geats.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We should totally mention that. So they finally announced the next Kamen Rider series to be officially translated for our American audiences, and it is, contrary to everyone's assumption, it wasn't W. It wasn't Sky Rider, which I would have thought would have been like the perfect red herring. Nope, it was Kamen Rider Geats. We have our highlight.
I mean, I had a feeling it was going to be Geats. I was thinking either Geats or Gaim, just because.
My Squid Game Academia is the next Kamen Rider to get an American release, which is awesome because Geats was that damn good of a season. Like, damn.
It was, and then Gotchard came along, and it was fumbling a bit, but Gotchard has gotten very good.
Gotchard got better. I don't think it's quite.
It's not there yet, but I think that's just because the character of Hotaro needs to grow. He's not a bad main writer. He just feels more of like a tertiary writer in the shoes of a main writer. But I'm still enjoying
it. Yeah, honestly, Rene feels more like the main writer, even though she's the second writer, while Valred feels like the secondary writer, but he's downgraded to tertiary.
The circle, right?
It's like Tommy, Jason, and Adam like rotating each other's colors.
Exactly. See, come to Henshin, you get this type of mind blowing, brain blast.
Yeah, it's like Tommy used to be green, Adam used to be black, and Jason used to be red. But now Tommy's red, Adam's green, and Jason is black-ish. So they kind of rotate colors. So it's like, yeah, Geets just pulled a Zeo, basically.
Yeah.
Geets pulled a Zeo right there.
No,
not Geets. A Gotchard pulled a Zeo.
But yeah,
Gotchard has always been a lost galaxy. Let's keep it 100.
If we're gonna talk about American American like translations, Geets was always gonna be like the perfect series to bring to America. But if it were up to me, Double should have came out in 2022 at the height of Fudo PI.
Oh, absolutely. No, I think you and I are on the same boat on that one. I was even vocal about it. You know,
like that should have been an adaptation off jump. Be like, oh, Fudo PI came out. Fudo PI is done. What's next Rider season to be adapted? Double.
No, not even then. Double should have been brought over before Fudo PI came out, so that any hype that would be generated for Fudo PI could be channeled to Double, because it's like, are you excited for this new anime to come out? Well, watch the tokusatsu that started it. So then people will be compelled to watch Kamen Rider Double just so that they won't feel like they're going to be missing out on key information when they watch Fudo PI. But then when they watch the first 3 episodes of Fudo PI, they're going to be like, oh, I didn't have to miss anything after all. But I'm glad I still watched all of it to begin with.
And within last year with Gaku Sano coming to America for the first time, would have been perfect to bring Gaim to Tokyo Shousu. Oh, what's the hype with this guy coming to America?
Yeah. Oh, and Go-Onger for that matter.
Yeah, and those especially with Gaim having its 10th anniversary last year.
Yeah, this year.
Yeah. No, this year's Drive.
Yeah.
This year's Drive.
You're right.
But
I mean, they're both. I mean, look, they're both 5th year anniversaries, so yeah, it would have been like last September technically. That would be the anniversary for Gaim.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, like that would have been a good opportunity. See, for Gaia, you don't have to worry because Gaia was already adapted to the US. Not adapted, but translated to the US. So there's no worry there, but Go-Onger and Gaim would have been a perfect opportunity. With that said, this year, Tokusatsu, you guys better make that Turbo Ranger translation, because one, Turbo Ranger is the next season before 5-man. So like if we're going backwards from Ranger, we got Jetman, then we got 5-man, next one, Turbo Ranger. And 2, the Red Ranger from Turbo Ranger will be at Power Morphicon, by the way. Check out our sponsor, Power Morphicon. Morphicon, August 2024. They finally announced all 7 actors that are going to show up. And thank you, Toku Spirits, for providing us with the talent.
You rock with that.
Yeah. So we got Red Turbo. We got Dragon Ranger, O-Red, Gokai Pink, Gokai Red. We got Kamen Rider Black NRX, and we got Kamen Rider Decade. So it's like perfect. Episode 25 of Kamen Rider Decade. Let's go.
Where is it? Where are you? Where did I put it? No, I didn't lose it. Crap, where did it go? Now I'm scared. Where's my Decade pin? There you are. Whew. My Decade pin right here. Shout out to my DGP compatriot at New York Comic Con. Or was it Anime NYC? Shout out to the DGP compatriot at Anime NYC for this. No, yeah, but Boon Boonjer is coming out this year, so that's another reason for Turbo Ranger to come out.
Because we have a card theme season, and honestly, I really hope that like in Boon Boonjer we actually do get tributes to Turbo Ranger and Car Ranger and Go-Onger, because they're all cars theme seasons. I don't know if I should count Bokinger or Kira Major, because while their vehicles were
that's not the main theme.
Yeah, it wasn't the main theme. Exactly. It's like, but honestly, yeah, like honestly, like I really hope to do a tribute episode. Heck, you could even have them have a tribute at the same time, like how Ninja had both Red Ninja and Hurricane Red as their
And Yoshi Sadarso Camp. No, was that the?
That was a different episode.
That
but
was the Metal Hero crossover.
Yeah, it was the Metal Hero episode,
which will never not mess. That will never not upset me that you adapt that specific episode with Yoshi in the episode.
Yeah.
He spoke English in the episode.
And it worked because Owl Ninja, like he was like a Brit weeb, so like of course he's gonna know how to speak English.
Yes, exactly. You had Owl Ninja with
yeah, who would have thought you'd come back and it wouldn't be the last time you see that Sue because it's your little brother.
Oh, that never not gonna piss me off. But yeah, no. Also, I heard the Boom Boomger theme song when we did our K-pop reviews. Boom Boomger song actually is good. Okay. It's good. That's all I'll say about that. Yeah, you'll either have to wait till this weekend for the press conference, or just go out and find it somewhere. I'm not gonna say where to find it, but it is a good song. But back to KingOhger. Well, basically, we could rant along for a long time because not much really does go down in this episode. It's just fight, and they enact Evacuation Zero.
Yeah, like basically they figured out a way to create the most powerful version of their mech using their kingly powers. Like for example, Kaguragi's hot and Rita is cold. Himeno has death and Jeremy has life. But unfortunately, Jeremy doesn't have his powers anymore, so...
But they're trying to look at a substitute, which they did a callback to the KingOhger summer movie.
Oh, yeah. Which we haven't seen.
I mean, I like how they're making a lot of callbacks to things that they've done throughout the series. It's like, that actually matters.
Yeah.
And yeah, like, they're basically like, okay, we got all we have our symbol power. Suck it, samurai. But unfortunately, Jeremy doesn't have his immortality. But it's like, oh, we go to the land of the dead. We might find something to substitute that.
Yeah.
And Doug Dead's like, ho, 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 ho. Man, you guys took out my 5 jesters. I like that. I like that gumption. But what can you do about me?
Yeah.
Then they transform. They take the fight to Doug Dead, but he's just toying with his food at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. And he's like even like played Ring Around the Rosies with them in the worst possible way. And of course they enact Plan Zero. And of course everyone's like trying to evacuate and even like it's like, no, only take the essentials. Why are you grabbing that suitcase? Because Gus told me to get that suitcase. And apparently all 6 vessels brought the same suitcase. And it is revealed that each suitcase carries one of their sacred treasures, which means they can't use their super... Yeah, which means they can't use their ultimate KingOhger ability.
Nope. They can use their... Basically, they can't go... What I call it, like, ultra? This is more of like a semi... They can still use their quote-unquote Jungle Master Mode-esque powers, but they can't use their main symbol power.
Yeah, it's like they can use their ultimate Rinky abilities from episode 49 of Geki Ranger that sealed along into the golden orb.
That's it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Which would be very interesting if they ended up doing that exact thing for a dog that just seal him inside a container. Pandora's jar.
Get the rice cooker now. Old man Roshi, you know what to do.
Pandora's jar.
Oh man, speaking of Geki Ranger, after we streamed last week, I watched this movie called Scandal Makers. It's Korean, and I swear to God, the commercial for Power Ranger Wild Spirits, which is the Korean dub of Geki Ranger. and
Yeah.
had the toy, and the little penguin from the Jungle Master Megazord
Yeah.
literally played a moment in the movie.
Ah, that's cool.
Yeah, so thanks Bandai for providing that toy for
Yeah.
the Korean comedy movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I'm curious if Adventure Heaven's out on DVD yet. Uh, KingOhger
I think it
Adventure.
is.
Yeah, because it did come out last year during the summer.
Well, the Gates movie's out.
Yeah, the Geats
If the
movie's out.
Gates movie is out, then
Oh yeah, the DVD's already out, which means I
Yeah.
could totally like support the official release and watch it within a short time frame. So yeah, cool.
yeah. So if Gates' movie is out, then KingOhger is out as well because it came out at the same time.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, which by the way, while I did get the Geats movie, I still haven't watched it. Well, I didn't finish watching it yet. I'm still at the part where like they just found out, oh my god, there's 4 aces. Now we know why the movie is called 4 Aces. Ace, our lucky clover.
Check.
Oh snap.
It's like, hey, get me this toy. Bam.
That's really funny.
No, this movie was hilarious. And I was like, they used the penguin leg to play like the most heartbreaking part of the movie. I'm like,
oh dang.
Wow, okay. I'm surprised nobody in the Tokyo community knew that.
Yeah, I remember that one scene from Super Crooks where they reference both Geki Ranger and Jungle Fury. First of all, you got this god awful live action superhero series on Netflix. It gets an anime adaptation from Studio Bones, and in said anime adaptation, they actually took the time to discuss both Sentai and Power Rangers and compare them. It's like Geki Rangers is a cool season, but Jungle Fury is better because they use real martial arts in that one.
How is nobody in the Tokyo community talking about these things? What's going on?
And I'm like,
y'all lacking out here. Y'all caught lacking.
And I'm like, Bokinger's my favorite Sentai, but Jungle Fury is my favorite Power Rangers. Yeah. Is it the best Power Rangers? No, it's not. But it's still my most favorite. My most favorite doesn't have to be the best.
Power Ranger season. Maybe RPM?
Yeah, people would most likely say In Space or RPM. Maybe they might say Lost Galaxy. Maybe they'll say Time Force.
If we're going down the line of the best Ranger seasons, In Space, Lightspeed, Time Force, RPM.
But most people would say In Space or RPM. Like those are those two will probably take up the biggest slices of the pie.
No,
of course, you will have those Gen 1ers who would say, oh no, Power Rangers totally ended in 1997. No, not 1997, 1995. Where like, oh, like there's only Mighty Morphin, and after that, there's no more Power Rangers. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that kind of mentality. Don't get me wrong. If like Mighty Morphin's your favorite season, that's not a problem. But when you say that every other season after that sucks, that's when we have a problem.
That's because they're casuals. We got OPs so casual sometimes.
They're Gen 1ers. They're no different from the Pokemon fans who say that only the first 151 were good.
Or the wrestling fans that only watch WrestleMania.
Yeah, or the Kiss fans who think that Kiss ended in 1979. Although if you're gonna be really anal about that, you may as well say it ended in 1976. before they had the solo albums. But no, it's like it's one thing to like the first generation. It's another thing to say that only the first generation's good. Like I want to make sure that we have that very specific distinction so that no one who likes the first generation but isn't a Gen 1er isn't complaining about us talking smack about them being Gen 1ers. No, you're not Gen 1ers. Mm-hmm. But if you're gonna say, oh yeah, no, In Space, RPM, Time Force, they all suck because they're not Mighty Morphin, yeah, you might be a Gen 1er.
Mm-hmm.
That's when we have a problem.
But back to KingOhger. Yeah, basically the 6 right hand to the Royal Sentai have been given the task to open up their bags if they're in the damn ship. They're not in the ship because they're stubborn.
Oh no. They chose their vessels perfectly.
Yeah, they chose those vessels because they knew they're not gonna listen. They're like, oh no, we gotta play the message from R2, basically saying that, yo, we gotta get rid of y'all. We're gonna
help me, Hercules Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Hercules over here, he knew the plan the entire time, but we'll get to Hercules in a second. Their plan was to say, we're sending you off to another planet. You're gonna emigrate, but you'll be safe. You can start anew, and that's where that they.
And it will give you more time to make the 6th treasure.
Yeah. What I'm thinking is that they concocted this plan together as soon as they got their kingdoms back, and they knew, oh wait a minute, we visited the other side of the universe with Earth with the KingOhger. So if anything, send them there. They know that there's a whole bunch of Sentais to protect them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, that KingOhger crossover was not just a 10th anniversary, special. It wasn't just a, cash grab for toys, even though, we all know it was.
It was a checkup. It was a checkup Scaba revolver.
Yeah, and it also sets up the KingOhger team up for this year too. Yes, all those are true, but it had a pivotal moment in the story to say, hey, if we need to save our people, we got to evacuate their asses. There's another Earth. There's a Sentai that we know of. There you go.
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. But everyone's like, no, we're not gonna start over from 0. We're gonna make it all the way to 1, and we're gonna be the 1. And then we need to go and help the others because without their sacred treasures, he won't be able to defeat Dog Dad. But then freaking bowler hat guy shows up doing the bowler hat guy things. Like, why should we help them? We won't stand a chance.
But then Boone for the save. Boone is like, yeah, no,
I don't believe you. And then another bowler hat guy shows up. It's like that
guy's the real dude. He loud as hell. He out here talking loud during the movie and stuff. That's how you know that's bowler hat guy.
It's like my name is KingOhger.
That's how you know. No. That's how you know it's a fake, because he calls him by his name. Instead of calling himself bowler hat guy, he'd be like, but it's me, KingOhger. That is fake. He never calls him by his own damn name.
So it's revealed that this bowler hat guy was an imposter the whole time, which makes me wonder. Do you think that maybe, the entire time from episode 26, the bowler hat guy was the imposter the whole time? Turns out he really did learn his lesson, but because remember Cogsworth wasn't really Cogsworth.
That was a long-term plan. But bowler hat guy, no, I think this was just happened because even Boone said, nah, this dude is not as loud as this guy over here. And this guy's been loud the entire run. So, yeah, no, this is a fairly recent one. He's like, okay, I've been doing this for, 15 years? What's another dude to switch out? I'll just, fake it. Nah, homeboy over here, he lost his touch because he was so used to being Cogsworth for 15 years.
Yeah.
So he's like, all right, I'm going to try it now while they're escaping with this Plan Zero. Hey, it's me, Garoge.
Wait a minute. Garoge doesn't call himself Garoge. He calls himself Bowler Hat Guy. What's going on? No, see, you guys call me Bowler Hat Guy. My name is Garoge. And then Bowler Hat Guy shows up. Hey, he's not the real Bowler Hat Guy. I'm the real Bowler Hat Guy. And then it's like, see, he's loud and calls himself Bowler Hat Guy. He must be the real Bowler Hat Guy.
That guy's Bowler Hat Guy. Boone with the save again. Boone over here is just a whole ass legend.
See, I love that scene from Yu Yu Hakusho / Bleach where like you have an imposter among the main characters while they're inside a dimension, where in a reality warping dimension, and the main character has to punch the imposter, and they both go to the to the muscular guy, cause, and I quote, Kuwabara / Chad could take a punch. But turns out, yeah, Kuwabara / Chad was the imposter the whole time.
Oh my god.
See, I'm not accusing Bleach of copying Yu Yu Hakusho, but it is a little odd how similar that little arc was.
It makes sense that we're talking about Bleach and Yu Yu Hakusho while talking about Sentai.
Mm-hmm.
It does make sense.
Yeah.
But Bowler Hat Guy is, like, yo, that ain't me. I'm right here. It's like or like Gravity Falls, they're all trying to jump on the clone dippers. It's like, hey, it's me, number 7. And there's the real one, like, that ain't me, yo! That ain't me!
Yeah. But, we do have to put an end to this 2,000-year blood war.
Okay, you got that one. And then
as I get everyone.
Deal with Kami Jim, because Kami Jim's like, hey, I'm pretty sure you want to kill me, right? And then Hercules, actually, even before all that, I forgot, I put a pin on Hercules. Let's take the pin off Hercules for a second. This man over here knew the entire time that the kings were sacrificing themselves to save the people of Terra.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And everybody's like, whoa, you knew about this the entire time? They're about to jump down Hercules' throat. And they're like, oh, you don't care what happens? And then, like, Hercules, with the Brother of the Year speech, he's like, oh, like, of course I don't want them to do this. That's my little bro out there. You think I want him to sacrifice himself? No. Yo, Hercules. Out here, big brother of the year. And then, even while they were evacuating, he's over here protecting Kuroge and Boone. And it's like, and I'm thinking to myself, you know what? Gira was like a brother to these two, living with them in the orphanage. And essentially, Hercules is like a brother to them now because he's turned a new leaf and is, more protective. So it's like, if anything, he's a big brother to Gira, Kuroge, and Boone, and I'm here for it. But Hercules over here does not want his brother to sacrifice himself. So he's like, yeah, let's go save the kings and queens. And then that's when you get, Bowler Hat Guyception over here.
It's me, Kuroge. He's not Bowler Hat Guy. I'm the real Bowler Hat Guy. See, look at my driver's license. Bowler Hat Guy.
Yeah, and so, like I said, Kali Jim's over here is like, oh, I bet you want to kill me. And then Hercules is like, nah, there are a million things I want to do to you, but I'm pretty sure I won't have the chance to do it. Because he basically wants to put his whole life to get Kali Jim, but then big reveal.
Oh, yeah.
Freaking Lord Death Narok. Now, is it Death Narok the 8th? Or is this Death Narok the 9th?
Or the 1st?
I don't care who it is.
What the hell was that?
Like, all I can say, dude, yo, Death in the Rock here, and like as one of the clips was there, the Kings using their jungle master modes essentially to take on Doug Dead. It's not enough, and then you get back, and then afterwards we're just back to where we started. In this episode with that beautiful cinematic shot, and then we got a preview of the next episode.
But yeah, making that joke about what's his name,
Morty.
No, making that joke about Michael Jackson. I low-key wish that Kotaro Yagi would actually do a moonwalk. It's like, see, you got the real bowler hat guy. I'm the real bowler hat guy. See, look at my license, bowler hat guy. I really want Kotaro Yagi to do
and
like
then
a
Tommy
moonwalk.
Jim's like, damn it. No, Doug Dead.
No. You want Doug Dead to be like, wait, how are we supposed to take over the world with the fake bowler hat guy anyways?
Damn it.
It's like, and then like 100 episodes later, like the moth dude, who's used as a revival cocoon for Dog Dead. It's like you are invited to an idol party. Remember, I said that line on my first appearance in season 1. When Chicken shows up.
I'm still waiting on that Boom Boomger cameo. We got 2 episodes left. How are we doing this? Are we doing this like Geets? Are we doing the Geets ending, or are we doing this the Don Brothers way? You just show up and then dip.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? We doing Don Brothers, or we doing Geets? Either way, I'm here for it.
Oh yeah.
Actually, what do you people think? Are we gonna get a Don Brothers cameo for out of the Boom Boomger cast? Or are we going to get a Geets cameo out of the Boom Boomger cast, where it's just like the series ends and then we see Boom Boomger? Basically, that's the way Cure Major ended as well. Think about that.
See, here's what I think. Boom Boomger will like. I don't think Boom Boomger is even going to show up. Actually no, because like there wouldn't be enough time for that. Dang, I wish it was. Remember back when team up specials used to be like before the final episode would show up, like early January.
January type of team up movie.
Yeah. So you'd have like a Don Brothers versus KingOhger team up, and then Boom Boomger would show up very briefly, either like midway through like their final fight or in the end credits, like ToQgers did. When they defeated Super Zeltrex, who would become Snide in the American version. And yeah. Oh, I see you're watching the SAG-AFTRA episode of 01.
Shout out to 01. A season that, 01, went through it because of the whole pandemic, and yet here we are with still a stellar Rider season, if I do say so myself.
And it covered a lot of stuff that would later become America's problem in the future, like SAG-AFTRA.
Yeah.
Episodes 5, 6, and 31. Yeah, 5, 6, and 31. Yeah, like. Writers got so lazy that they have AI do the writing for them, or make the AI write stuff from scratch. And in the other case, replace dead actors with AI. And ironically, 01's on a streaming service.
It is.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Thoughts, ratings of this episode of KingOhger. Obviously, this is a 10. This is an Emmy Award-winning episode, if I do say so myself.
Yeah. You know who surprised me with a phenomenal performance in this episode? Bowler Hat Guy.
You know what?
He surprised me this time
Yeah,
around.
yeah. I'll let Bowler Hat Guy have one win.
Just this one. Like he's still not on. God damn it! I already forgot his name.
Like he's not on Racules' redemption level, but well, I'll let him have this one win.
No, I wasn't even gonna say Racules. I was gonna say he's not on Minoru's level yet.
No, Minoru went through it and deserved a happy ending at the end of Dawn Brothers versus Zenkaiger. Now, will we get a Minoru comeback in this next movie? Hope not. Let the man relax, for God's sake. Don't turn him into the Bun Boomjer
Bakuagaki.
Bakuagaki. Don't turn him to a Bakuagaki. Don't turn him to an Avatar Key. Just leave him the hell alone.
Wait, so there wasn't an Avatar key?
If there was, it probably was like on stage.
Because I feel like if they're gonna, I figured they would have done Bakuagaki in no, not Bakuagaki, Avatar key in that one thing in Kikaiger, yeah, the Kikaiger team up. Was there at least a Kikaiki?
No, they did. They did. They just redid the Ohsama key.
Because like poor Minoru became Ohsama key. Like that is just sad.
Like it's because they like, oh, we need an reliable. Here we go, Minoru.
Yeah,
but Bowler Hat Guy should definitely. If not Minoru, it definitely should be Bowler Hat Guy to become Bakuagaki.
That would be funny. It's like, actually, you know what? Have Minoru show up, but have Bowler Hat Guy become Bakuagaki for once, and it's like, oh, thank God, it's not me this time.
Yes, that would be the most ideal way to do it. If not like that, then if we're gonna have to use Minoru be Avatar Key, Bowler Hat Guy be Bakuagaki.
Yeah,
but I'd rather Minoru just be like, "No, I dodged a bullet."
Yeah. Like, see, Toei, we're giving you ideas.
These ideas are free, Toei. You're welcome.
Yeah. All we want is to get like some like shout-outs. Just a shout out. We don't want the money. We don't want the royalties. We just
whoa now. Let's not go crazy. Time to be tough out here. No, I'll take that. I'll take that money. I'll take that royalty. I'll take some of that little guap, but outside of that, I will also take a Boom Boomjer changer. I wouldn't mind that. Nice little ADHD toy.
I want the mecha. I like that truck. I don't usually like trucks, but I want that truck.
I'm hit or miss on the mech. Maybe. I'll change my tune after the press conference this week.
I don't care as much for like the individual cars. I just like the truck one.
No, I get that. But
the truck is actually legit cool. Okay, so let's go to scores. This one's a 10. I think we're both a 10 on this one.
10.
It's like KingOhger had a few misses very scarcely, and I don't mean misses like 6. I mean more like misses like 8. Very rare. But
no, this carried on the Dawn Brothers mantle very
momentum,
well.
Yeah, like it kept momentum going. Like this will keep you invested. And again, if you're a One Piece fan, you're gonna love KingOhger. It doesn't have pirates, but
it beat out Gear 5. That's the one thing I'll always say. This series beat out Gear 5 in the ratings. Y'all can't sit here and be like, oh, we ain't gonna check it out. But if you like yourself some One Piece, you wonder, oh, why did One Piece do good in the ratings where it mattered the most in the Japanese market? KingOhger is why.
Yeah, and again, like if you like One Piece's level of character writing, like you're going to love KingOhger.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can honestly say that in a way Hercules was Corazon slash Trafalgar Law. Like he clutched that anti-villain role.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Very true. Very
Yes.
much like a Trafalgar Law. Yeah, I have no other comparison. Man, KingOhger is so good. I'm not ready for it to end, but I already said how Boom Boom's song is actually decent. I liked it. If you want to know more about that, you got to check out when we do K-pop Music Mondays to see our look at tokusatsu songs. Now, so far we've done Black RX, Boom Boomger, Kemi Story, and hint to next week, we're doing Build. Cough, cough, wink, wink. We're covering Build
Be
next.
the one.
Yeah.
All right, I should have let you get.
Oh yeah, we also did Excite.
So
And I like we're doing it. The
The
funniest part is none of it is planned. When we see a tokusatsu song that's like, oh, it came out recently that they did a performance of this song, we just put it on the show. So it's not even like planned.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
Oh yeah. But yeah, so let's go to the comments, shall we?
Let's see what the people think.
Yeah, hold on. Where'd the comments?
Y'all know the
There
drill.
they are. Okay.
We will feature it here.
Triple OXYZ says, could Bowler Hat Guy be redeemed like Cogsworth?
Never in a million years.
He's not the real Bowler Hat Guy. I'm the real Bowler Hat Guy. See,
just
look at my license. Bowler Hat Guy.
That just because this happened don't mean Jack diddly squat. Just like the Green Morphin Master, ain't no redemption in the world for you. Never.
Okay, is anything real? Or is it just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality.
We appreciate the question, but no.
Green screen problem on Ghira's feet. Barely noticed.
Nah.
Who cares?
Not as bad as Marvel's green screen problem, so yeah.
Plan Zero is everyone leaving this plan, finding a new one. But they
don't want to deal with dinosaurs. Think that's why. They knew from the stories, like, oh, yeah, you guys told us about the Kyuhyuger time. We don't want to deal with dinosaurs. Are you out of your mind?
Yeah, like you could shout, I'm not a lizard, I'm a dinosaur. But at the end of the day,
they saw giant Gabutira. They saw the giant Gabutira with them when it was in Shigodam for that time.
Episode 34, yeah.
We had the Kyuhyugen with the KingOhger pieces. They're like, nah, if we seeing dinos like that, I don't want that. Nope. I want to deal with that. Even
Hercules joined the rebellion naturally.
He led it. He led the damn rebellion.
Yeah, of course. It's Kama Jim.
Yep.
Freaking Kama Slim Jim. Bowler Hat Guy's redemption is being the loudest guy in the universe.
But redemption, just a validation that you're the real guy.
But are you Gentaro Kisaragi loud? Because he was able to say Uchikita so loudly that the entire galaxy heard him.
Ooh, that's a good question. That is a good question. Who's louder, Gintaro or Bowler Hat Guy?
Psycho Orange said, "What's up? How you doing,
Psycho Orange?"
What's up? Okay. Okay. Guess who's back from the afterlife? Also, who gave him access to the spirit realm? Probably Koema. It's like you will be the next spirit detective. Are you sure you want me to be a spirit detective? Because I'm a giant earthworm, Jim.
Hey, that would be a nice little Earthworm Jim reboot.
Well, you're a better Jim than Common Jim. Hi, Arutuja, Naito. Okay. So they'll need all the king's symbol power to make the KingOhger bigger, as in the size of a planet. But oh my god, I can't believe oh my god, that's what happens. I can't believe I'll end up calling it freaking Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann.
Well, what have I been saying for the last year? This show is an anime. So if we do any Gurren Lagann stuff, it will not be surprising.
Rah rah, fight the power. Rah rah, fight the power. Rah rah, fight the power. Bum bum bum. Actually, can you do that One Piece song for me?
Bum 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 bum.
Rah rah, fight the power. Rah rah, fight the power. Yeah, you can totally mix those.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's pretty lit.
There we go.
Rah rah, fight the power. Bum bum bum. Bum, bum,
Bum,
bum, bum.
this was the Joy Boy version? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, the real end game begins. Yes, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't.
I
haven't.
I'm not any excited for it. I'll stick with -1. -1 was just fantastic.
Look, I just got into Ultraman. I'm not ready for another Tokusatsu just yet. And I know we're gonna have to do all the Tomeka series at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do Ryukendo, Tomeka Rescue Fire. And we're also gonna have to do Metal Heroes at some point.
Yeah,
Beat Fighter, Beat Kabuto, Kabutak, Robotac.
Why don't you start with what you know? Start with Beetleborgs and VR Troopers.
No, that's why I said like Kabuta. B Fighter, B Kabuto, and what else was there? But yeah, no, I'm down for Metalder, Spielbahn, Scheider.
No, I mean actually do Beetleborgs and VR Troopers.
Well, I would if freaking Netflix just renewed that contract.
Oh, I know where to get it.
Well, yeah.
If quality is good, I will not. Actually, I'll tell you right now. Hold on.
Yeah. It's like who's Roger? Do I need to jolly to get my hands on this?
I got the source. If y'all basically want to watch your Beetleborgs, you want to watch your VR Troopers. Hell, you can even watch Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad.
Support the official release.
Don't get me wrong.
On Tokusatsu. Wait, no, Tokusatsu doesn't have it. Shoutfactory.com. Actually, does the Shout Factory official website have Beetleborgs on demand? Because I know they have season 1s on DVD. Season 2s, not so much. Let me check. Actually, I'm curious. Shout Factory TV. Shout Factory. And then I'm going to type in... Wait, hold on. No. Shout Factory. There we go. Oh, wow. They have a Shaw Brothers collection. Nice. Let's see. Beetleborgs. Let's see what... No results found for Beetleborgs? Really?
And yet, piracy works better. I'm not saying you need to do it.
There's no official release.
But if you need to watch it, hint, hint, wink, wink. Unless they put it on YouTube, which I doubt.
Come on, Shout Factory. Bring them back. Bring them back, Shout Factory. We love you guys, but you gotta bring him back. Ooh, they have Transformers Complete Series for $55. That's nice. I gotta get around to get all the Kamen Rider Blu-rays because by the time I finish all the Sentais, it'll be a lot harder than it needs to be.
Basically, all in all, Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad, VR Troopers, and Big Bang Beetleborgs are all on this one if y'all know where to watch Sentai, just click cartoon. That's all I'm gonna say.
You know, I know why you say not to mention Super Mega Force, but here's the thing: there's a chance that the Japanese actors might actually like the American version.
Oh, I'm not gonna take that from them. If they like it, they like it.
Yeah. Like you don't know that. You don't know that.
You know, like there are seasons that I don't like, but people like. You know,
Yeah. No. More importantly, like American fans tend to be more critical of American tokusatsu than the Japanese are. It's kind of weird. Japanese like American toku better than Americans do, which is ironic because a lot of Americans prefer the Japanese versions.
I mean, I prefer Japanese wrestling, as do they. It's their stuff. So I mean, okay, wrestling is not a good example.
No, it's not.
Never mind. Japanese wrestling.
It's a completely different league.
That's just far superior.
But the long and short of it is there's a reason why the Japanese take our American version of their shows and then they dub it back into Japanese, preferably with the original actors of the Sentai counterparts.
That is true.
Yeah. In fact, Mega Yellow not only dubbed for Ashley in the Japanese dub of Power Rangers in Space, but she also did the Japanese dub for Maya in Lightspeed Rescue because Gingaman did not have a female Yellow Ranger. But I'm curious who did the dub for what's her name? Melanie Perkins. I am curious. But, it's one of those moments where you remember, oh yeah, we replaced the Pink Ranger mid-season twice. You tend to forget that.
Yeah.
It's like, just in general, it's kind of interesting when you replace an actor mid-season. Like, regardless of the reason, I know some is neutral reasons, some is negative reasons, and whatever reasons you have. But, like, it is interesting when you do replace an actor. Heck, even Beetleborgs, they replaced the actress playing Joe. And they had an interesting way of explaining it in a way that Doctor Who kind of did it better, but I totally get where they're coming from.
Was it the Aunt Viv effect, or it's just like,
Well, the thing is, with Aunt Viv, and even with the Winslow family, what they did.
Yeah, I forgot they did that. Like at the end of Family Matters, it replaced.
Yeah, 8 episodes into the final season. Yeah, and like, see, like with those shows, they just replaced the actress and didn't say a word about it, and they keep acting like it's the same person all along. But with shows like but with Doctor Who and Beetleborgs, they did it differently. Like they actually acknowledged that this character looks different, but here's why. Because with Doctor Who, it's like, oh, the Doctor can regenerate, so he looks different, even though he's the same person. Even though we totally replaced William Hartnell with Patrick Troughton. But with the Beetleborgs, it's like they accidentally cast a spell to make Joe look different. But then they try to cast a spell to turn her back, but there was a mistake with that spell. So what happened was she would only appear the same, like the original Joe, to other people. But the spell does not take effect on people who have witnessed the spell occur. So as far as Drew rolling, the monsters and Flabber, because they witnessed the spell, Joe still looks like this other actress, even though she's technically turned back into the original actress. But because we, the audience, have also witnessed the spell, that means we still perceive her as the new actress, even though she's technically turned back into the original.
That's crazy. I never knew that.
Yeah. Thank God I actually binge watched all of your Troopers and Beetleborgs before they finally like discontinued them on Netflix.
Yep. Now you gotta go yo ho, pirates like me.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta roger them jollies.
Basically, if you know the website to watch Tokusatsu, and if you watch K dramas, Tokusatsus, and anything Asian drama related, just click the cartoon tab, and that's how you can watch.
But again, please support the official release.
Oh yeah, no, that definitely.
But in the words,
release.
but in the words of a certain champion of Ventar, it's like, how can you support an official release if it has not been released officially?
Yeah, so if it hasn't been officially released, go to your Asian drama site, click the cartoon tab. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
But do try to support the official release first. Don't just be lazy about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Abyss Tarantula, you better show up because your boy's here. Yeah, damn straight. Yeah.
I'm ready for everything. This weekend I got to prepare for a long stream because of the press conference.
Oh, absolutely. Which a certain someone actually does mention, and yes, we will cover the press conference next week on our channel.
I gotta drink a lot of coffee. I gotta be ready for that, man. I gotta do that live. Oh God.
I won't, because we are here on Thursdays in the evening of our time zone. Which, by the way, thank you everyone for watching us while we're live, or even if you're.
That's been nice.
Yeah, it feels really nice. Yeah, and if you enjoyed, please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Ding the bell icon to stay notified for our latest videos. Please share. Please share the video to anyone you think might enjoy watching it, because it'll help us get through the algorithms, get out to more people. We're doing Ultraman Tiga on Mondays. We're gonna do Gotchard on Wednesdays, back to our regularly scheduled program. Man, 2 episodes of KingOhger left on Thursdays, and yes, Boom Boomja will replace it Thursdays like it normally does. And this Sunday, our final installment of Kamen Rider Build, the VSNX Build New World Kamen Rider Greece, will be this Sunday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. And at the end of that stream, we'll be spinning the wheels of fate to decide what season we're going to be doing after Build. So definitely stay tuned for that, and be there when we announce live what our next season's going to be. And with that said, check out our sister channel, The Buttery Show, where we do movie reviews, video game news, etc. We finished Crow Month. We're going to do more movies in the month of March. What will those movies be? Stick around, find out. We'll announce it later. And yeah, if you want to check out our personal content, you could find me on Instagram at Boken_Kabuto, on Twitch at twitch.tv/BokenKabuto, where I'll be doing Mega Man Battle Network. And Mr. Fury Culies, where can people find you?
You already know. Find me over here at Henshin Gate. Got the press conference. Going to cover that this weekend after our usual episode and reviews of Gotchard and KingOhger. I'm currently editing some of the videos now. What else? We got, obviously, K-pop Music Mondays. We do, obviously, K-pop, but we also we put other music from around the world, including Tokusatsu songs. And this upcoming week, we'll be doing Be the One from Kamen Rider Build. Unironically, mind you. And then Tuesdays, we are watching Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. So, all right. And with all that said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you had a fantastic Valentine's Day yesterday. And, stay safe, stay hydrated, update your emergency kits, hug your loved ones. And, yeah, we'll see you in person at Simi Valley 20 Comic Fest at the Grand Vista Hotel of the Simi Valley area on February 25th. So be sure to come by there. There'll be a lot of
Yu-Gi-Oh actors, traders. Maybe there might be a tournament or two. Who knows? But definitely it's going to be Yu-Gi-Oh themed this year. Its first year was Power Rangers. Second year was Avatar. Third year was Digimon. This year it's Yu-Gi-Oh. Well, next year's I will announce it after the convention itself. So definitely stick around for that. And yeah, also there'll be Robo Toy Fest in the future. And of course, Morphicon, which Jared and I will definitely both be attending.
I will make an attempt because I got anime
Korea.
Yeah.
K-Con.
Thanks a lot, Anime NYC, you jerk offs.
Yeah, so there's that. And yeah, we hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. We'll see you guys this weekend and have a good one. Stay safe out there. Bye.
Peace.